My name is Firedrive, and I want to burn some Decepticons.
You got the touch. You got the
Arise, Rodimus Prime.
Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do Siege for Cybertron, Battle Master Firedrive. First, we'll take a look at the package. There is Firedrive in his robot mode, and you have the figure and his two Fire Blasts, and you got Transformers, the new Siege, War For Cybertron Trilogy, Battle Masters, Transformer Generations, Takara Tomy. And let's see, on the back you've got Firedrive, WFC-S1, don't know what that means. Let's see, 5 steps, Fire Blasts, effects of combat, and you can use them with Optimus Prime. Alrighty, and that is Firedrive, the Autobot. Now let's take him out of the package. And here's Firedrive right out of the box. And first we'll take a look at his weapons. They call these the Fire Blasts. They are pink and they are made of rubber, so they don't hurt anybody. And I guess they fit on the end of his blasters. Now let's take a quick look at Firedrive. Now originally, I think he was the equivalent of Firebolt, the original generation Target Master that belonged to Hot Rod. First we'll take a look at him real quick. There is a Autobot symbol on his forehead. He's got a red head, a red face I mean. He's got red on his chest. He's got a gray belt. He's mostly molded in white. He's got some pretty good molding. The twin guns on the back. Now notice he's got the handle on the back of him, as opposed to Blowpipe, you'll see has it on the front of him. Now, like I said, he is, I believe, the newer version of Firebolt. This is the Generation 1 Firebolt Target Master for Hot Rod. Notice the same red face, the black chest. He's more gray, he's more white. The double barrel. So this is, I believe, Firedrive is the new name for the Hot Rod. Now, for articulation wise, let's see, the hands do a 360 degrees. They go out that much. Nothing on the head, nothing on the waist. Feet go up, feet go back. They're on a ball joint, and they do go out almost the whole split. And you can move this up and down, although mine likes to fall off a lot. And he does have a pelvic bend at his waist. And let's see, that is the Firedrive. Now we'll bring in Blowpipe, his fellow Battle Master. So he's the gun the other way. He's got the handle for the gun in the chest and not the back. And also in the new Wave 1 is Lionizer, Autobot Lionizer. Now these do replace the Power of the Prime's Prime Masters. These were decoy armors, which were Target Masters also. That's how those two compare. We'll compare Cloudburst with them. And we're going to compare the Prime Master to give you a sense of size. And that is how those do. Now to transform this guy, what you want to do is put his feet together, fold the gun up. Now what you have is these tabs right here will go into these slots. So you got to make sure you move his entire waist and then the feet. Plug that in. And once you do that, you have these tabs right, or the slots right here, and the tabs are diagonal, but when you move them up, they even out. And they snap right in. And that is the Battle Master. And he is a double-barreled gun. He's got all these little rocket launchers. He does have a small peg there. That way, the old original decoy armors can hold him. That's I'm not really sure what peg that is. Maybe a 3mm peg, and this is the 5. But let's look at him in gun mode. There you go. Like I said, he's white and black. He goes together pretty good. Very solid. And you can make him hold... Let's just move the camera up. And we'll bring in Titan's Return Hot Rod. And we'll put him 5mm slag. There you go. So now that is the Hot Rod with Firedrive. And then these we'll put on the very end for some battle action. And there is Hot Rod with Firedrive. And then we're going to bring in G1 Target Master Hot Rod. And take Firebolt, transform him. And now you have 1985 Target Master Hot Rod. And 2000, this is probably 17 or 18 Titan Master Hot Rod with the Firedrive. So that is how the Transformer is shaping up. I do like the Siege line. They're all going back to original G1 characters, which I do like. I wish they'd get a better Hot Rod, though. This Hot Rod is kind of cool, but he's got a lot of problems. This is still one of the best Hot Rods they have. And I got a review on this guy, too, if you want to watch it. Let's see. Transform Firebolt. You just flip them up. These guys had no articulation. We'll stick him here. And let's get back to Firedrive. So we'll take the guns off, or the fire effects. We got to unpeg the arms first. Unpeg the legs. Move this whole piece down on that swivel. And then just lower that down, and you have Firedrive. So there's Firedrive and Firebolt. Now, you can't, in this mode, really can't do much with these. I wonder if you could... Can you put this on the side? Oh, yes, you can. Look at that. So now you can let's get rid of Hot Rod. Now let's lower the camera, and so we could take a picture, or concentrate more on these guys. So you can put this little the peg in there. Not really sure where else you can do it. Let's bring in the other guys. There's Blowpipe, and he comes with this, and then Lionizer comes with the swoosh action. And my son Hunter found out, now Lionizer can keep this in robot mode. That way when you store these things, you don't lose them. You really can't keep these on the back. Oops. If I can figure out how to do that. There you go. You really can't keep these stored on the character. Unless you want to do that. But if you put these on here, he doesn't stand up. So, what my son Hunter found out is you take Lionizer, you can stick this here, you can stick this here, and the tail. How do you do the tail? And we'll figure it out in a minute. And what you do is you want to turn this up and you put them as a little tail. So this way, if you want to store them, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to store these without losing all the little pieces. But that is what you can do with all the weapons. And they're all called Fire Blasts, which, here nor there. Alright, so that is Firedrive, the brand new Battle Master for Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy, Wave 1. all in all, is a very nice figure. I'm glad they brought back just target masters instead of decoy armors or all these little funky little weapons these guys had. But, alright, Rodimusbill saying the siege has begun. And please check out my other videos. I thank you for watching. Please share and like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Turn on notifications. Let your friends know about us. And I thank you for your viewership. And as always, Rodimusbill saying, till all are one. Till all are one.